Hi, fam. Forgive my backup glasses. I can't find my current glasses, so I'll be doing this a lot because these fall off my face. Hi, everybody. I'm getting dressed. I have an outing this evening with my wife and her hospital. It's been a minute. I am 7 weeks post-op and 37 pounds down. I had a big stall before the scale started moving again. So I stalled my weight for about 3 weeks. It was a little disheartening. And then some of it, I think, was me not really paying attention to the program. Some of it was because I just came off of COVID and my inflammation was nuts. I mean, I don't know, a mix of things, but the scale is moving again. And, I'm moving towards a 40-pound weight loss and it feels amazing. So besides that, my clothes fit better. I'm not like in some significant different size. I was a size 20 before surgery, a tight 20, and now like I'm in an 18, and 18 20s are pretty much like the same thing. But anyway, my clothes don't hurt. So I am enjoying that. My clothes don't hurt. I'm not like in a 16 yet or moving down like that fast. But my pants don't hurt. My buttons button without my boobs busting out. I'm starting to really tell in the mirror how my body's changing. It is unfortunately changing in a way, like I'm getting smaller, but definitely looser, and that's pretty gross. Like my inner thighs are like getting kind of saggy, which is extremely unattractive. My boobs are like not as voluptuous. I mean, I have huge boobs. I'm like a 42 triple D, I think an F maybe, but now they're losing a lot of their volume and they're starting to like be big but flatter, so that's not hot. My lower stomach, like my fat pouch, is getting smaller. I'm gonna definitely need a mommy makeover when this is all over, because I'm gonna look like destroyed. Getting this done at 45 years old has something to do with it too, but great weight losses and weight gains, over the course of 20 something years will really jack your body up. So probably end up getting a boob lift and a tummy tuck and whatever else I need at some point. And that stuff's not free. So part of that decision will be based on like finances and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm doing great. I just, I didn't have much to say over the past couple weeks because I've been stalled out, but I'm moving in the right direction again. I'm having, this protein shake, which is fabulous. It also has a little caffeine in it, 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. I freaking love these. So regarding my diet, things that I've eaten, I've had oysters, which I love. Go down easy, raw oysters. I can have 3. I did have 4 at one time, and that was too much. So I've had oysters, no problem. Fish, of course, I love fish. I can eat that all day. I am starting to weigh my food again because I've been eyeballing it, and when you eyeball your food and you eat the 6 ounces, if you have more than 6 ounces on your plate, you tend to eat it because it's there. And I'll do that and then be in tremendous pain and have to throw up. So I started weighing my food again, And that has helped me big time in the throwing up area, because I was starting to throw up so much. I was just like, this is not right. I'm probably stretching my stomach. So I am back to weighing my food, because eyeballing it is not working for me. Like, I did a ricotta bake again, but this time I added ground turkey to it, and I added like some spinach and a couple other like things to make the ricotta bake, you know, have more protein. And I put some in a bowl, and then I moved it over to the scale. It was like a paper bowl. I moved it over to the scale. It was like 9.6 ounces, and I'm like, damn, like I can't and shouldn't eat that. So I ended up taking food out to get it back on the 6, and man, it is like such a small amount of food. I mean, it was like this big or whatever, and I was just like, it's kind of depressing how little amounts of food you can handle. That part has been hard for me to wrap my head around. It's, you know, I love to cook. I've been cooking more because I've been a lot more active, and I'll make food, you know, for my wife and my daughter, and, you know, my portion is so small. It's just like kind of, I don't know if the word's embarrassing, but just kind of like sucks. I have preferred tasting food as I'm cooking, which, you know, in time, like during that hour while you're cooking, you'll end up eating, you know, whatever you would have like in the meal. And I would rather not sit down and eat, but then that would make them feel awkward because they're sitting down and eating without me. So it's just going to take some getting used to. What else have I eaten? I've had my favorite liver pate with truffles. Came home from a business trip, and my wife had some of my favorite things, including pate and caviar, and I was able to have a little bit of liver pate on, you know, some crackers, a couple of those. Made some really good soups. I don't know if you're have ever heard of Kaylin's Kitchen, but I've been following Kaylin's Kitchen for years. I don't know, 10 years or something. And she has the best low carb recipes like out there. This isn't a keto diet. Like I've said before, you're supposed to really watch your fats. But if you're looking for like low carb recipes that are gourmet, she's got some really great stuff. So I did 2 soups that I've been living on, and it really helped the scale start moving again. I did a ground turkey soup with kale. Oh, it's like that soup at Olive Garden, the Toscana, whatever. It's got like potatoes in it. This had a cauliflower instead, but it was like kale and Italian sausage, ground Italian sausage, and turkey, like a mix. And a bunch of other stuff. It was fabulous. And then I did another one. It was like another one that had turkey as the protein. Oh, a stuffed, like stuffed pepper. It was a stuffed pepper soup with turkey and riced cauliflower. That was amazing. So I've kind of been back on my liquids a little bit-ish, you know, with the soups. That's been working for me. My inflammation's coming back a little bit, and I'm not sure exactly why. I decided to like print out like inflammatory foods again to make sure that like I'm not having these things, because my back is back. My back is back to being really bad. Let's say that 3 times real fast. My back is back to being really bad, and I've been in a lot of pain. I'm not like using a cane pain, but just right now, like any like slight movements, I'm like, yeah. So I don't know if it's inflammation doing that or what, but going back to like some positives, I've been way more active than ever before. I went bike riding on the Harvard campus recently. I had a business trip in Boston. We ended up going to Cambridge. Me and one of my colleagues, we rented bicycles and like rode bikes around Harvard, which was like super cool. I haven't done that in years. Just like walking and like doing stuff. that I haven't done in a really long time. So that's been so great. So, but yeah, I was getting a little discouraged there for a little bit regarding my weight loss, but you know, again, I was doing some stupid stuff. I mean, not really that stupid, just like not watching what I was eating, but just eating small amounts, you know what I mean? So like not really paying attention to like whether it was good for you or not, and just having that in moderation. That's not gonna get the weight off. So I stopped doing that and got back on like the program. So, what else? Like for example, had like a breakfast burrito at McDonald's. That's not on the program. But I was on the road and I was hungry and I just, you know, I wanted something small. You know, the breakfast burritos at McDonald's are like, you know, like this big or whatever. And I did actually look up nutritional facts, and it's not like that bad for you, but it's, you know, it's the nasty tortillas and like the fake eggs and this and that. Like, it's just, it's totally bad for you. But from like a caloric and fat grams standpoint and stuff like that, it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever done. But like stuff like that, you know, I've stopped. This past trip that I went on, I took a bunch of protein shakes with me in like an insulated lunch bag, and I had it in my hotel. So every morning when I woke up, you know, instead of eating, you know, whatever was fast and easy, I'd have a protein shake, and that was pretty sustainable. I am finding that I'm hungry as hell all the time. So I've been upping my protein to try and curb my appetite, because I'm hungry all the time, and that sucks. So I've been back like on the protein shakes and like stuff like that. Gonna make some fish tonight. I believe probably later, but yeah, I'm supposed to go out with my wife for a little bit tonight. I may or may not do that. I don't know. I'm getting dressed anyway. But yeah, I took the day off of work today just because, I needed a mental break. So since COVID, I have really been struggling like with my memory and like my I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like my brain is like broken. Like I'm like a max overload. I'm forgetting stuff. Not as sharp as I usually am. I'm having to like take notes and stuff versus just remembering things because I'm dropping the ball, and it's just like very uncharacteristic of me. And you know, my wife thinks it's like could be like some residual like COVID stuff. I don't know, but I needed a mental break. You know, I work in aerospace and defense, and my job's pretty intense, and it's a lot of stuff. And I got a lot of people coming at me at once all the time. And on top of my own drive and me pushing myself all the time, it's just like a lot. And then, you know, I'm a mom and a wife, and I have a side craft business. I just needed like a day to myself today. So I'm gonna play in my craft room and like make some stuff to sell, you know, because that's fun for me and therapeutic. And that's really it. But I guess my only advice is like to anybody that is experiencing a stall is like, just get back on track, you know, drink your water, up your protein. Just know that like, you know, if you're not doing what you're supposed to, you're not going to get the results that you need. So I was just really tired of like still being, you know, 240 something pounds, and I'm finally in the 30s, and I'm just like, okay, this is where I want to go. So that's all I got. This has been a long one. So anyway, hope everybody's good, and thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. Bye.